Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are definitely embarrassed after this. Prince Harry's book Spare was a big blow to the royal family until it wasn't. Looks like the parody to the book has been released, which has the internet in splits. This may be one of the funniest parodies of an original book ever. So what led to the publishing of the parody of Harry's memoir? What does he feel about this? Let's find out. Bruno Vincent's parody book is titled Spare Us, a Harrody, and it makes fun of all the wildest revelations that Harry made in his memoir Spare. This parody is definitely made to pull Harry's leg, and Vincent himself made it clear that it was made to poke fun at Harry, but not in a cruel way. The author found Harry's memoir really funny, and he couldn't hold in his urge to speak up about the funny things that came up on his mind. Instead of speaking up, he decided to write a book. He says, "It's just a book, reading his book. I found it funny, and in some cases very silly, and it deserved to be poked fun at. It's not his fault that's basically a bit stupid, it's not his fault." The Duke of Sussex released his best-selling memoir, Spare, in January, in which he shared a lot of intimate details about himself. Like the name says, he didn't spare the royal family. The cover of the parody version features the same photo of Harry that's been used in front of Spare, but with his mouth taped up. The publisher took a dig at the Duke and Duchess about wanting to lead a quiet life. If they wanted a quiet life, why would they even release a book with lots of private information? The word hypocrisy was made for Harry and Meghan. An excerpt from the parody version reads, "All I ever wanted was privacy. In order to get it, it seemed that an exceptionally detailed 500,000 word book was in order. In order to get the privacy he so craved, he has written a frostbite and all book that goes deep inside the castle walls and exposes every shouting match, fistfight, betrayal, teddy bear, awkward hug, and tear-stained wedding rehearsal for the world to feast their eyes on." The fictional Harry from the parody version is said to have some really comedic moments with the royal family. It talks about the Duke's controversial costume that he had worn to a fancy dress party in 2005. The author wrote, "I didn't have a costume, but at the last minute discovered a higher place near to a party venue. I went, very reluctantly and practically without thinking about it, almost at random and with my eyes averted, plucked the first outfit that came to hand, and ended up with a Nazi uniform. Willie and Kate were there, and it was probably their idea, to be honest. I really can't quite recall. In fact, I can recall, and it definitely was their idea." In his OG memoir, Harry had criticized the royal family. He said that Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton supported his decision to wear a Nazi costume in 2005. According to the analysis of market experts, it seems that the parody version touches the entertainment needs of more readers. It definitely looks like the parody version will be a better hit than the original version, most likely surpassing the rate of the original. It would be hilarious if the Spare Us parody sells more than the original book. Since it looks way better and tempting than the original book, people would definitely buy it no matter the cost. Because why would any sane person want to read about a grown man born into royalty cry about his sad and rich life? This is not the first time Meghan and Harry have been made fun of for their poor life choices. Looks like the Duke and Duchess were mocked by Comedy Central's South Park February episode, which was titled The Worldwide Privacy Tour. Meghan, who starred in the popular TV series Suits, was reportedly sad and overwhelmed by this episode. This episode, as the title suggests, was aimed at their decision to move to the US to seek a private life. But thanks to them, their lives aren't private anymore. The characters in the episode looked identical to the royal couple and were even wearing similar clothes. These characters are described as Canadian royalty who moved to a fictional town for privacy and are called the Prince and his wife. Looks like Meghan and Harry had it coming. What do you think of this? Are Meghan and Harry solely responsible for being mocked by the media and public? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.